welcome back to another fantastic episode of Drag Talk with your hostess, with the mostest, Mahogany La Piranha. Hi, babies! It's great to be back on another Thursday. Coming back this week, we want to welcome and thank all of our faithful Roku viewers, also our Justin.tv viewers. Thank you so much for being so sexy and watching us. I do believe you know where the best programming is on the internet, and that is Gay Life Television. A special thanks to MondoClub.com, who carries our station, and also our sister station, Wild Animal Television. Sort of, I don't know. I'm still working on the perfect animal to do. I don't know. But anyways, you can give us a call at 412-567-0381, and that's if you want to talk to us. And I definitely want to talk to you. You can follow us on Twitter at GLTV or add us on Facebook. And that's facebook.com/GayLifeTV. It's simple. It is simple. That is it. This is all you need to do to be a part of the show. If you would like to Skype with us, that is WMR Video. And then we can be sexy. I can see you. You can see me. We can talk. We can discuss. We can have a great time. If you want to chat with me via the computer while you're watching the show, that is www.gaylifetelevision.com. So you have no excuse but to join in with Drag Talk this hour. So I would love to hear from you. I had a fun time. I actually stopped by the studio yesterday, and I was on a show with David Stanton, Dirty Talk. And it was really juicy. It was quite different from Drag Talk. It was, I think on Drag Talk, we kind of encompass everything. We talk about a little bit of everything. But this show I believe it was like three or four really sexy guys, shirtless. They look like bears, so if you're into bears, that's cute. I'm into penis, so I really don't label my men, but they're probably under the category clown fucker, if they are into me. My hair is really big. This is Texas hair, honey. This is pageant Texas hair. This is, what you might wear for swimwear during the pageant. I look thin again. I am on a great diet. It is working. I eat on Sundays and I starve the 6 rest of the days. It's fantastic. little just kidding. No, it's not healthy, but it looks good. My teeth haven't started to rot yet, which is nice. And when I kiss men, they haven't said anything about my breath. So I think I'm okay for right now. Crazy week. Every week, I feel like under so much pressure to deliver the hottest and the latest and the most significant news, entertainment news, local news, news around the world, what have you. And I always feel once I leave here that, oh my God, how am I gonna top last week's show? How am I gonna, what am I gonna talk about? And as you would have it, America is full of crazy MFers. Like, I don't even have to look that hard. Every time I turn around, there's something going on, and not only in America but internationally. And I think that's a great place for us to start this Thursday evening with Mahogany La Piranha on Drag Talk. We're going to start with Nelson Mandela. He is the South African. Basically, he's like the Martin Luther King of South Africa. He is the leader apartheid, basically, in South Africa. He was jailed for tens of years, 20s of years, I think, maybe 30, I believe. He suffered, he was a martyr. He suffered for his country. But he's been released, still doing civil rights, movements and things like that, trying to help South Africans, bridge the gap between South Africa and the rest of the world. But he is about 3,000 years old. And let me tell you, there is no medicine in Africa, because if there was, all those children would not look like that on the commercials. So I'm just kidding. They're just hungry. But he has a lung infection. He's been in the hospital for 3 weeks.
Hello?
Today, our sources tell us that Nelson Mandela is doing okay. Do we have a
Is
call?
this Gay Life Television?
Hello?
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 Hi, I've got a question for Mahogany.
Hi, I have an answer, hopefully.
Okay.
Who is this, first of all?
This is Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Hi.
Oh, I'm scared.
Hey, I got a question for you. Can I ask it now?
Sure, please.
So what did you think of Sharon Needles' performance at Pride this year?
I missed it.
You missed it.
I
You weren't at
missed it.
Pride this year?
Excuse me?
You weren't at Pride this year?
I was. I just missed that.
Oh.
No,
Well,
just kidding. No, I didn't.
tell me
I
about
didn't-
what you did at Pride then, if you missed that.
Someone gave me a clip of the performance. Let me tell you, I think to perform in front of that many people is crazy, and the fact that she did it, I assume she did it very well. I didn't hear about anybody throwing eggs or stones at her or anything like that. So that's nice. I mean, and it's really hard to perform in front of all those people, and I think she probably did a great job, so good for
Right.
her. I don't know. I don't like that kind of music.
Okay.
No,
Can I
just
ask you
kidding.
one more
I don't even
question?
know what kind of music she does. But how was it? Did you like her performance?
I wasn't there. That's why I'm asking you.
Well, I guess it wasn't that great because we have not heard anything about it. So I don't know.
So
But
can you tell
I
me?
mean,
Can you tell me what's good in Pittsburgh for the 4th of July this year?
well, I would really like to barbecue some weenies. Personally.
You and me
That's what
both.
Yeah, well, normally I think it's just a big bar hopping night. If you got some friends with a grill, you go over there and cook out and maybe do some, herbal
Well, I might have a
refreshments.
barbecue. I might have to invite you over.
I would love to.
I'm not far
Do you
from the
live
Gay
in
Live
Pittsburgh?
Studios.
Do you live in Pittsburgh?
Oh, I'm in Lawrenceville. I'm practically 30 seconds away from you.
Oh
I can
my
come up and knock
God.
on your door right now.
This is better than Grindr.
I know.
Very nice. Well, you know how to reach me if you do have a barbecue. I like to
Okay.
see how you cook, how you sizzle, honey.
Will do. Thank you so much, Mahogany. Love you.
Love you too. Thank you for the phone call, Mike.
Yep. Have a good night.
Keep
Bye.
watching. Thank you so much. See, there you go. I love it. It's coming. I feel like Gay Life Television is going to take over the universe now that there's a little room in the universe now that someone's not in the game. But we're going to get to that later. I definitely want to nail the coffin on Nelson Mandela before he's in a coffin. He is definitely like 300 years old. He has a lung infection. Our sources tell us today that the apartheid leader is feeling so much better. He's also I guess he made Naomi Campbell, my older sister, his unofficial granddaughter. So there's tons of things to know about Nelson Mandela. I hope you feel better. Everybody from the U.S. is pulling for you, praying for you. I hope, but he's I don't even know how old that man is. So not that I wish anybody to die, but if she went tonight, moving on. Feel better, Nelson. Love you. Local news. Now, I know I went all the way to Africa to talk about Nelson Mandela. A little closer to home, in our very own city, in the Southside Slopes. Today was the scene of a gruesome oil. Lord Jesus, there was a fire. There was an oil fire in someone's kitchen. I don't know if they was making popcorn or I don't know what you need all that oil for. Was you trying to deep fry some chicken wings, some wing dings? I don't know. But there's a big bucket of oil. it ignites this pan of oil. The genius who was cooking in the kitchen tries to put the pan full of oil out. He probably used water, which is a no. If you have an oil fire, do not throw water on the oil fire. So anyways, it does not go out. Genius then picks up the pan to throw the oil out of the back door. He trips with the pan full of fire hot oil, and it lands on his wife's legs. So he burned the skin off of his poor wife's legs because he's a graceful ballerina. So listen, people, just be careful. Yes, crazy. It looked like the fire that happened to Sharon Needles' house a few years ago. Moment of silence. I don't even know who did that. And if I did, Veruca, I wouldn't say it. I'm just kidding. I don't think Veruca did that. Now, that is a legendary story that my sister set Sharon Needles' house on fire. My sister wouldn't waste the match. That's all I'm saying. Maybe she did, I don't know. Us piranhas. But anyways, please be careful around fire. Do not put water on top of a grease fire. Do not put flour on top of a grease fire. You want to smother it with baking soda, or try to get to the stove before it gets too crazy and turn it off. So, a couple of tips to keep you from burning down your house. But it might be a good thing if you need a facelift with your house, and if you have insurance, that's a great way to do that. Trying to help you out. Help yourself. That's why we watch Drag Talk with Mahogany. Moving on, so much stuff. I'm so excited. The weather is wonderful. It's sunny out. It's really hot. Men are running around with those exercising shorts. You can see the wing wangs, just a swing and swang. I love summer. All the fat girls got their lady lumps coming over, the muffin tops. I love it. It's very wonderful. People forget in Pittsburgh because we have 4 seasons here, but sometimes our winter gets really cold, so we're like, oh, I can't wait for summer. And now that it's like 90 degrees every day, everybody's like, it's too hot. Well, please just wear deodorant, take multiple showers, and try not to get a jerry curl until the fall. It might not work out for you. But the stars are beautiful at night. The sky is clear. The weather, the air smells like pee and the Monongahela. It's a fantastic summer here in Pittsburgh. Speaking of stars, Kim Kardashian. We do know the baby's name. It is Why's My Mama Ho West? No, I'm just kidding. They named the baby North, and Kanye's last name is West, so the baby is now called North West. It sounds like an airplane. I don't know. I don't think it's a great name for a baby girl. Everybody is like, it's just not a great name for a girl. Like calling a baby girl North. I don't know. It's more of a boy's name. There was talk about them naming the baby Easton West. I don't know what they're doing with all these directional. Kanye should have followed the directions away from Miss Kim Kardashian. I don't know. Kim, I like Kim. I like Kanye. I'm not going to go there. I wish them and that baby the much success. Hopefully it's more attractive than Beyonce's and Jay-Z's child, because that poor baby is unfortunate looking. Next on my list. Speaking of, speaking of anything, next on my list, singers. We were talking about Kanye. I'm moving on to Chris Brown. the boyfriend, on and off boyfriend of Rihanna. He bit her in the face because she said, "You cannot dance like Michael Jackson, not even if you tried. You will never be Michael Jackson, ever." So he bit her. I would have too. Probably hurt his feelings. But he's a great singer, I think. He's a fantastic dancer. He's a little urban kid. He's a little rough around the edges, which I think is sexy. He has a hot body filled with tattoos. I'm sure he has like bada boom, bada bang. That's all I'm saying, America. That's what we're really interested in. But this young man did something genius. The legendary R&B princess Aaliyah, who has been dead now for like at least 20 years. Chris Brown put her back in a song. He took some of her lyrics and made a song out of it, and it's fantastic. It's all I've been listening to. So if you don't know about it, it's Chris Brown featuring Aaliyah, and that is called "They Don't Know." It has a great beat. You get to hear sexy Aaliyah. The video's awesome. Chris Brown is dancing like a crazy fool. I love it. And Aaliyah's back. If you don't know who Aaliyah is, she started out, she was like 14 years old, and she married R. Kelly's nasty ass. You know R. Kelly, the one who liked to pee on people. But before he was pissing on bitches, he didn't marry this young hoe at 14. Now, her parents even gave R. Kelly permission to marry young Aaliyah. The marriage didn't last long. I think it was a little too weird for America. But then she was a breakout success. Back, forth and forth, Rock the Boat, We Need a Resolution, More Than a Woman, just tons. Your Love is one in a Million. She was part of the Timberland and Missy Elliott crew, Genuine, and it was just a wonderful time. I believe she was going to the Caribbean to shoot the Rock the Boat video, and they wrapped the video. It's a gorgeous video if you ever seen it. Fantastic. They finished it. Everything's wonderful. I guess they're coming back to the U.S. They go up to little Miss Aaliyah. They said, "Listen, little black girl diva, pop diva. You can't bring all your Louis Vuitton on the plane because there is a weight limit. And if you do, it might not be so hot." Now, little Miss Leah said, "Listen, Whitey, don't be telling me what to do with my Louis Vuitton. I don't trust y'all. Y'all done lost my other luggage the last time I was on Southwestern. Now, I'm going to keep my luggage with me. All of it. I want all of my luggage." 5 minutes later, so in short, that's what happened to Aaliyah. What is the truth, though? I'm not even making that up. I'm just reporting the news. But we miss you. I miss her. She was just in the vampire movie. Akasha Lestat was that the Queen of the Damned. Everybody was so ready for her to be the next, black starlet. Unfortunately, black girls don't wear that much Louis Vuitton, and they cannot part with it. So she's buried with it now. But we miss you, and your music continues to move on, and so do you, through Chris Brown's new song. So check it out if you get a chance to at home on YouTube or any one of those Sirius, Pandora type things. Check it out. Next on my list of things to talk about, Trayvon Martin, little black boy down in Florida. It's like, excuse me. Now, set the scene. A very well-to-do neighborhood. Kind of like if you see my black ass up in Mount Lebanon, on a Sunday morning. You know how you go home with a trick Saturday night, and then the trick kick you out Sunday morning, so you got to try to get back to tea, So that's kind of the situation. Now, it wasn't 2 o'clock in the morning. It was late. So Mr. Trayvon, in a very expensive neighborhood, maybe listen to a little Jay-Z, I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one, doing this little walk home, went to the corner store, got him some Skittles, some beef jerky, got him a cherry red pop, he about to go at home, minding his business. Now, Mr., his name is, goodness gracious, George Zimmerman. This idiot with nothing to do. And when you already have kind of he already had I'm sure some kind of intention of, I'm just so bored. I done ate all the jelly donuts out of, the donut joint, you know what I'm saying, Krispy Kremes, there ain't no more jelly. So I'ma just, walk around, see what I can find. Now Georgie Pooh happens across Mr. Trayvon, listening to his Jay-Z, on the way home. And I think on the way home, Trayvon's on the phone with his girlfriend, and he's like, I'm feeling very weird. I think someone's following me, because that's what I do when I go to Homewood. I get my cell phone. I be like, girl, if something happened, I'm right around the corner. You know what I'm saying? Send the police around the corner, you got to get yourself together in case, you never know. So he's like, I'm feeling very uneasy, on edge. I don't know what to do. And then before you knew it, Mr. Zimmerman approaches Mr. Martin, and the outcome, he kills him. George Zimmerman says Mr. Martin pursued him, and what happened was he was acting in self-defense. Trayvon Martin is a little black boy. George Zimmerman is a big old nasty son of a gun of a person, and I'm sure even if he had to self-defend himself, it would not have been that severe, So the man is going to burn in hell. I pass down judgment. You're going to burn in hell. I hope you do. And it's just sad. Our hearts go out to the Martin family, and I know this can't bring back Trayvon, but hopefully justice will be served. So there you go. I'm getting everybody caught up on what's going on in our world, because you got to know. You know what I'm saying? But yes, that's going to be on the news all week, so you can follow that yourself. We will definitely keep you updated here on Gay Life Television on Drag Talk. Again, our phone number is 412-567-0381. Yeah, sure. We're going to go for a quick break. Thank you for tuning in. We will be right back in 2 seconds. Go get some water, some popcorn.
It's outrageous. It's inspiring. It's the most fabulous parade in the country. Don't miss the sights and sounds and celebrations of the 2013 San Francisco LGBT Pride Parade.
Hi, I'm Donna Sachet.
I'm Michelle Miao.
And I'm Sebastian Kuntz. And together, we're your hosts.
We'll be bringing you live action from San Francisco starting at 10:30 a.m.
Don't miss our pre-parade show at 10, highlighting the Queer Year in Review, Pride Weekend events, and more.
And don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Twitter at SF Pride Live and on our website, sfpridelive.com.
See you there.
Starting at 10 a.m. this Sunday on Gay Life TV.
Welcome back, guys. I missed you. I would like to welcome back our Roku and our Justin.tv viewers. Also, welcome back to MondoClub.com. Thank you for your viewing participation in the carriage of our station. Phone number here is 412-567-0381. My name is Mahogany LaFerrana. It's a pleasure to meet all of you and to be back for another week, another episode of Drag Talk. I guess I'm like the queen of mean internet radio. I don't think I'm mean though. I think I'm just funny. But listen, I spent all week on this impersonation for you. So this is my impersonation. I hope you guess who I am. Is everyone ready? Okay. I love butter, bacon, and niggers. Any clue? Paula Deen! Now listen, I can say the N-word because I'm black. And that's just the way it goes. You can't say the N-word, Paula. Now that's how you got yourself in all this mess in the first place, Paula. Flapping your gums when you should have been cooking, Paula. Now this is what's going on. That goddamn Paula Deen. Paula. It seemed like all those cooking hoes get into a goddamn scandal. First it was that goddamn old looking one that she looked like a lesbian. Stewart with the Watergate scandal or something. I don't know. I wasn't there. And now Paula Deen. Let me set the plot. Imagine this. Now there was a young man working for Paula Deen's brother. Young man is African American. Paula Deen's brother is not. African American young man filed suit saying working for Brother Deen was unpleasant. It was racially stressful, tense. He felt that he was targeted and basically taken advantage of. Therefore, sad situation starts to get investigated. Of course, because, you know, who Paula Deen is, she was investigated. Well, she wasn't investigated. She did like a deposition, basically, to, you know, see what she had to say. You know, she's supporting her brother, trying to prove that he's not a racist. And I guess Paula goes on to say, oh no, we ain't racist. We love all niggers. Pretty much. Love it. So, in a matter of, days, Food Channel dropped her. Smith's Food has dropped Paula Deen. All of her corporate sponsors have dropped Paula Deen. They is dragging Miss Paula through the mud. So everybody is going crazy because, I mean, she did say nigger. She definitely did. She also had, like, you're doing too much, Paula. You're doing some of this. We need you to be doing some of this. You know what I'm saying? You need to hook up with your PR people. You need to get leak a little sex video with you and you know, James Earl Jones or something. You know, Colonel Powell. But no, so it's crazy, and it's great because I think, you know, for once, America is in a situation, it's in a place where there are all kind of wonderful young people now, and not even young people, but I think all this racism, homophobia, sexism, ignorant crapola, bullying, we as people are so sick of it. So we're calling people out on their bullshit. And I think that's basically what this is. It's not that we're targeting Paula Deen for what she might have said or did say or didn't say. It really doesn't. It's just the fact that enough's enough. And we are not accepting that anymore for our country, for our people, for our children. If we are to survive, we have to really get it together and see that we are all equal, and nasty words like clam digger will not be tolerated. Paula, got your nerves. You need your mouth washed out. Paula, now let me tell you, Paula, they probably got all her goddamn recipes from all the black bitches she had her, working for her and everything. Paula. And everything. But you know what? I think people make mistakes, and I'm forgiving. I hope you learned your lesson, and I mean that's what it is. I'm sure she won't be saying the N-word anytime soon. So Paula, I hope your hemorrhoids go down, and you're still able to make some money in your life. So best of luck to you. Best of luck. No negativity, sister. You have given a lot of black people some laughter over the couple this last week, Miss Paula. We appreciate that. Looking like Miss Piggy. White people crack me up. I always want to say nigger all the time. Y'all need to see it? I'm telling you, somebody gonna get. That's all I'm saying. But onwards from Paula Deen. Doma. Official announcements this week. We're good. Gay is in. It's in. I am so happy to be part of the community, the GLBTQ community. My position sits like this. I never really needed anyone to tell me I could get married or I should, I give you permission to be married. I give you permission to indulge in cocksucking. If I'm a suck a cock, I'm a suck a cock. There ain't nothing you or nobody else gonna do about me sucking some dick. Just kidding. So for me, it was more of a support for friends, more or less, who this affects more. I support anyone who believes in love, and I believe if you do, you have the right to get married, and I don't think there should be some kind of separation between straight marriage or gay marriage. I think you find someone you love, you go to the chapel, you sign a paper, and you're married, and that's how it should be, and you should have the same rights. And if you don't have the same rights, then it's unfair. Then it's, a situation that sucks. But as it turns out, we are gaining our rights. We are gaining our place as they should have already have been in America, where we can get married and have federal rights, I guess. I don't know. I'm still looking for a date, honey. I would love to get married at some point. That my little intern, Brian, wants to get some, but I said, honey, you're only 22. All right. Moving on. Doma, though. This is good. And this is why our voices are, we need to hear them. We need to see you. Visibility. That's why Pride is so good. The louder we talk, the louder we yell, the more they see us, the more they have to respect us and treat us as equals. If you have a problem with an issue in your city, in your country, or whatever, unless you're like in Cuba, I wouldn't say too much in Cuba, honey. They might cut your tongue out or something. I don't know, honey. But like, if you have something to say, say it. It's the only way we're going to get heard. And as you can see, over years, with hard work and perseverance, our voices are heard. So keep up the good work, gays, lesbians, trannies, and queers, bisexual people, and retarded people. I think LGBT is a big word for minority. If you're a fat sister, if you're too black, welcome to the club. It's for all minorities, I tell you. Moving on. Now this is, I don't know if she is a part of the House of Han. I think she is. She lives in DC. Her name is Heidi Klum. Boy name is Miles De Niro. He was a subject of a gay bashing in Washington, D.C. at like a pizza shop. Heidi Klum just got done performing at the Black Cat. That's not another name for my vagina, but it is an actual gay club in D.C. And we have the video. It's kind of hard to watch, but I think you have to see the ugliness you do sometimes to other people. And sometimes when you show people the ugliness other people do to other people, it stops some of the ugliness. So we are going to show it. If there's any kids in the room, tell them to look at a picture of myself for 5 minutes and write an essay on how pretty I am, and then call them back. But this is the video of the horrific bashing at a pizza shop in Washington, D.C.
World Star! World Star!
You live next door, go next door. Go next door. You live next door, go next door.
World Star!
Fuck her up, fuck her up. Fuck Keisha.
World Star!
Hey,
beat her ass. Yes. Yes. Oh. 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 World Star! World Star! Yes. 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 World Star! World Star! World Star! Oh my God, nigga! World Star! Yes! Oh, fuck! Oh! Oh! Oh, shit! Well, oh, shit, nigga! Hey, hey! Yo! Yo! World Star! World Star! World Star! Yo! Oh! 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 Oh, shit! Oh! Oh! Yo!
Charges, bitch. You got AIDS now.
Oh! Oh! Fuck!
AIDS now. You wanna fucking make me bleed?
Oh!
The clinic, bitch. You got AIDS.
Oh! Oh! What? Oh!
Why you was holding my fucking braids, bitch?
Oh! 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 Oh!
Fucking ass up!
Oh!
Can I get a cheese?
God damn! I'm out this motherfucker.
Oh my God. Did you see Precious? Did you see Precious? Precious had on a butterfly necklace. She should have had a whale around it. Listen, now, Miles De Niro is not my favorite person in the whole wide world. Do I wish that on anybody? No. Ridiculous. Her friends just watching this attack while it happened. Why was the guy from World Star Hip Hop or whatever chanting and just it's crazy what people do in the height of, it's disgusting on how we hurt each other. Mouse, we feel for you here at Gay Life Television. I hope you get it to, heal fastly and can put all this behind you. I hope you can get some money from the place that this happened, because no one did anything. I think that's the biggest thing about like bashings at public places, is that no one does anything. They think it's like funny. Like they think this is, it's not funny to sit there and watch someone get the crap beat out of them for no reason. Whether it's because you're whatever, who cares? This kind of stuff happens to all kind of people every day, gay, straight, black, white, whatever. We got to stop being so ugly to ourselves and to our brothers and sisters. This is ridiculous. I think, unfortunately, it's going to make Heidi Klum a bigger star than what she really deserves to be, but, so be it. Again, I hope she heals fast and you can put all that behind her, but I don't know. It's horrible. Let's move on to something nice, because it just makes me angry. Better things. Movies are so good. It's for the family. You can definitely not go to the bar, enjoy a date night with the man, or if you have kids or you're with the girls. The new movie to see is The Heat, starring Sandra Bullock and, what is that woman's name? Something McCartney. Not Stella. The bigger lady from Bridesmaids. It looks good. It kind of looks like Stripes. Does anybody remember Stripes from the 80s with Rebecca De Mornay? And listen, that's Heat. But Stripes was Rebecca De Mornay and the woman with the high-pitched voice. It kind of gives me that. It kind of gives me, two different kind of broads brought together to do something good at the end of the movie. I don't know. But yeah, it looks good. So go see that if you are in the mood for a movie. World War Z, everybody's buzzing about. You can check that out. I just saw The Purge, and that was crazy. I'm gonna explain, sorry, my hormones just started kicking in, honey. And if you know anything about hormones, you start to glow, baby. But that's cool, we're gonna keep rolling. Just saw The Purge. Now, the premise of this movie is perfect society, 2022, maybe 10 years from now, perfect society. And every day is fantastic. There is no crime, everybody's perfect. But for one day, for 12 hours, every year, you get to purge, and any kind of act you want to do is completely legal. And I was just thinking about it, if that was the case, we would be in trouble here at Gay Life Television, because that other station would want to purge on us, baby. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Y'all need a hobby. Y'all need a hobby or something. But crazy. So one day out of the year, and you would think, what would I do if anything illegal I wanted to do was legal? Most people, I think, loot or steal, but it's crazy how much people want to kill other people, Like, I would be a goner. I know that Giselle Van Cartier would come after my ass, honey. She'd try to sit on my black ass, honey. But This is not Purge. It was a good movie. I liked it. So check it out. If you're at your theater, if you have a local bootleg lady nearby, get that for $5. It's a $5 well spent. So check it out. And that again is called The Purge. Now today, I heard for the first time. This is crazy. I don't know why people won't let Michael Jackson touch little boys in peace in heaven. You know. I don't think you can do that in heaven. I don't know. I don't know. Listen, that was a joke, Mike. So, and it's not even other people. It is Prince Michael Jackson, the little one, the son. Right? This one. Paris' sister. You know, last week I talked about that crazy hoe. Slit her wrists and everything. These children need Jesus. America, Catherine. Take them to a Bible study, Catherine. That's all. Because you know Catherine's a Jehovah's Witness. Now, Prince Jackson then said to the press, Michael Jackson said, I would kill you right now if I had the chance. So I guess he thought, which is crazy. I don't even know how to respond to that, because why would you lie about that, you know? And maybe Mike was a little frustrated because he was like, I really want to touch this little boy, but it's mine. I don't know if I want to touch my own little boy. I might want to call somebody else's little boy to touch. I don't know. But yes, that is crazy. I don't know what to do about that. I don't know what to think about that, other than he's dead. So why would you even say it? That's something you say to a therapist. Janet, Latoya, can you get these kids a publicist and tell these fools what to say and not to say in public? This is craziness. Jacksons better get a handle on themselves. That's all I got to say, America. Looking all crazy. They're cute, though. Sort of. I don't know. But best of luck. It's really hard. I think, you know, out of all the kids, you know, Mike was the most famous, so I'm sure it has to be crazy to be those young ones. So if anyone, you know, who's like paparazzi in any of that crazy stuff watching my show right now, leave those babies alone. Let them be babies, you know. Let them have fun, be teenagers. They don't want to talk about their dad. They don't want to talk about their family. They just want to grow breasts and a little pubic hair. That's all I wanted to do, and I'm sure that's all they wanted to do. Leave them alone. Best of luck to the Jackson kids. I hope y'all don't end up like the Different Strokes bitches. That's all I gotta say. You better get your life. Speaking of get your life, Miss Tamar Braxton, I done finally saw that new single, I Wish I Was Tony. You know, it's a good song. She got a nice little voice to her. Her lace front is on. Give it up to Tamar's lace front. And it's cool. I you know what, for some reason, because I do find her very annoying. Like, she's just one of those girls that you're like, I will tase you in your eyeball. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's like one of those girls. Shut up. But the video's good. She did good for herself. So you can't hate anytime someone is doing good. So go ahead, Tamar. That is one less sister Miss Tony has to support. Happens. It happens. You got all these bitches, and now all of them, they all want new lace fronts. Y'all know how much lace fronts is? Now my little Texas lace front, $2.99. And the point is after the 99. I said $2.99, not $2.99. I don't know. Maybe it is. I'm not sure. But go ahead, Miss Tamar. Best of luck to you and your fat husband. And we hope to hear more and more songs. Miss Attitude. I'm going to call Miss Tamar Miss Attitude. If I make Miss Tamar. See, she probably tried to get me together about calling her husband fat. But he is. Need to put him on a, what is it, egg white diet. You ain't got to have the yolk all the time. Just kidding. Okay, so we've been talking about straight people and everything. Let's have a little local celebration. New queen to the scene. Her name is Janet Granite. She performs predominantly at the Blue Moon on Butler Street. Janet, this is my thoughts on Janet. She's delicious. I don't think she's really concerned about looking like a woman, because she doesn't. So if you are, they're gonna kick me out of this city. But she's very crafty and inventive. She's very sweet, and she's very passionate about the craft. She kind of just popped out of nowhere, which I kind of like. I like girls that you're like, what? Where are you from? And why do you have a vacuum vac on your back? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, wonderful girl. She has a very interesting relationship. She dates a beautiful redhead who dates a black woman named Faith Lattice. And if you're part of the scene, we all know and love Miss Faith and her pussy that she shows every time she's drunk. You're immortal now. You should be thanking me. No. But I love the three of them. They have, I think all of them have such qualities about themselves that kind of magnetize people and brings them, closer. So big ups to Janet Granite. You can follow her on Facebook, and you can follow her at The Blue Moon. She does really innovative performances. She makes a lot of her garments. She makes a lot of the electronical things that she works with. Oh yeah. It's because I'm blonde. I like it. It's because it's so dirty. It looks brown now. Did anybody notice that besides myself? No, just kidding. Oh Lord! If you can't laugh at yourself, who can you talk shit on? But yes, big ups to Janet Granite. I really dig you. I think you're fantastic. Work it out. Local news. Have you seen Lola Lacroix's lips? Just saying. Everybody want to be like me. I'm just saying. Listen. Natural. I ain't mad at you white girls one little. I ain't mad. A little ass injection, try to get a little ethnic looking. I bring up Lola because she is also a queen to recognize and to notice. She does, like I said, she does a lot of shows for Cavo. She's bringing a lot of the clown race stars here to Pittsburgh. Next on the list is Raven, and Hedda Lettuce is also coming to Pittsburgh.
Oh, I love Hedda Lettuce.
Yeah, Hedda Lettuce is pretty cool. Of course, Marsha Monster Mello is going to poop all over that affair, so bring your raincoats. Just kidding. Yeah, so look out for those events. Cavo is in the Strip District. It's beautiful. Lola Lacroix, she's one of the pretty girls. I don't talk to her because, I don't know. I'm so much bad. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't get myself more into more trouble. I love Lola. I love all the Pittsburgh Queens. I think you guys are awesome. Again, this is just entertainment. Laugh at yourself. Therefore, you can laugh at the world. It's not that serious, you know. So yeah, Lola LaCroix and Janet Granite. Next on my list of things to talk about, I want to give a special shout out to Missy Misdemeanor Elliott. Hip hop, rap, big girl, lesbian. She went to baby hair to weave. I like that, you know. Big girl that made it good for other big girls. That eventually, you know, went on a little slim fad. She looked a little Star Jones-ish, you know what I'm saying? Sag it. But I love Missy. She's an innovator, and she continues to mix up beats, lyrics, fashion, and all different kinds of genres to bring her music alive to us at home. I am awaiting the new album. I heard there is one, but I haven't seen a video. So, Missy Misdemeanor Elliott, please hit me off with something fly soon. Again, that was Aaliyah. She was also part of Missy Misdemeanor's clique. We have Timbaland, the mega producer, who produces the likes of Justin Timberlake, Nelly Furtado, I'm sorry. And tons of other wonderful people. Timbaland is crazy. I think Madonna is still alive and she is still making great music. So that's going to be the gayest thing I say tonight. Go home and listen to some Madonna. I said so. Madonna makes you feel good. I don't care how depressed you are. Put on a little holiday and you feel all good. Again, before I end my show, if you have anything to say, any questions, any of the subjects that you would like to talk to me about, please give me a call at 412-567-0381. You can Skype with me so I can see your sexy faces and your sexy bodies. And that is WMR Video. Special thanks to our Roku and our Justin.tv viewers for making us go. The viewage is crazy. Thank you so much. We just did a partnership with Clearwater Channel and, what is it? Clear Channel Radio and iHeartRadio as well. Not Clearwater. I think that is like a special interest group here in town. I learned like that. It's very like associative, my thinking. But yeah, it was. I hope you enjoyed tonight's show. I enjoyed you. Again, I'll give you a few moments. We talked about Nelson Mandela feeling better, lung infection. That is nasty. Stop smoking cigarettes like that old bitch. Every time I want to smoke a cigarette, she come on TV talk about my grandkids don't want me to read them a bedtime story no more. Stop smoking. Local news, man. Trips and spills grease all over his top. Bitch. She ain't gonna be making no money for quite some time. Take a dance lesson, get a little bit more graceful around the house. Pick some shit up sometimes. You won't fall when you got a bucket of grease in your hand. That's all I'm talking about. Kim Kardashian, hopefully she stopped looking like the killer whale and she can lose some weight. She done named her baby Northwest. That is great. I hope Kanye continues to pay child support. I doubt it. Next, Chris Brown. Stop biting bitches in the face, but we thank you for putting Aaliyah in a song. It's a hot song. Check it out. It's called They Don't Know. Chris Brown featuring Aaliyah. Also, Trayvon Martin, our hearts and our hopes goes out to you, your family. Hopefully justice will prevail in this really crazy case. George Zimmerman, I hope you get what's coming to you, and I'm sure you will in jail. Don't drop no soap, honey. Doma, gays are fears. About time the rest of the world caught up with our thinking. I think, you know what, I don't want special rights. I just want to be treated like anybody else. Period, period, period. It's not like gays are the most special things in the world because they suck each other's dicks. You know what I'm saying? We're just people. We just want the same rights you have. So let's get into treating ourselves with respect and everybody else. The Heat, Sandra Bullock, and what's the big lady's name? I believe it was McCartney. I forget her first name, but what's her first name though? Well, The Heat. Look out for it. The big girl from Bridesmaids. It should be funny. Check out The Purge as well. Very scary. Check out World War Z. At your nearest, we have Lowe's. You can go to the waterfront. You can go to Southside. I believe it's $5 on Mondays, which is really great. A little matinee, which is really cool. It's really sexy. And I think before you start demanding sex, take whoever you're demanding sex from out to dinner and to a movie. Don't be a creep. You know? It's time to stop all that. Prince Jackson, you probably needed your ass kicked. That's why Michael said, I wish I could kill your ass. You probably did something. Talking to one of his little boys he had for him. Cock blocking. Ooh, that was good. Another movie you guys should see, Hansel and Gretel. If you believe in witches, this is the best. Hansel and Gretel. The best line is, what did they say? Oh, I don't have it written down. I did upstairs, but I didn't grab it. But it's a great movie. It's an ode to the classic fairy tale. Cute boys, a lot of action, and there's a girl that kicks butt. So it's every queen's dream. Check it out. Last but not least, special shout out to Janet Granite. Keep up the good work, as well as Lola Lacroix. Work it out, you're fierce, you're beautiful. Keep bringing drag to a new level. Let's all continue to work together. Even if you don't like what I say about you on my show, I'm just gonna do it some more. So until next week, I love you all. Happy Thursday. Continue to watch Drag Talk. The Blue Moon on Butler. The Brillo Box across the street, 4104 Penn Avenue. Teabag special bartender, my sister Ruka La Piranha. The city is full with private gyms. Get out of your house. Go check it out. It's summer. It's wave pool time. It's sandcastle time. It's Kennywood time. Tons of things to do. Phipps Conservatory, the aviary, and the zoo. And that's where I live. Till next time, to next week, I'm Mahogany La Piranha. Thank you to my babies in back of everything, my David Stanton and Mr. Chocolate Drip Brian. Thank you for making me look good, sound good, and I had a good time. Till next week, peace in the Middle East.